The Madras High Court has ordered a CBI probe into the murder of K. Armstrong. The Bahujan Samaj Party's Tamil Nadu president was hacked to death in broad daylight on 5th of July 2024. Justice P. Velmurugan passed the order while allowing a petition by Armstrong's brother K. Emmanuel to transfer the investigation from the Greater Chennai City Police to the CBI, citing inadequate action by local authorities. During the July hearing, the judge criticized the city police for failing to conduct even basic procedures, such as an identification parade, despite multiple eyewitnesses to the crime. Even Armstrong's family had requested the High Court to hand over the case to CBI, alleging the city police had not conducted a proper investigation. His wife particularly had also alleged that the police did not investigate the political angle at all. K. Armstrong, the Tamil Nadu BSP president, was hacked to death in July 2024 near his home in Perambur by a 6-member gang posing as food delivery agents. The attackers had used machetes and sickles during the assault. Initially, 8 arrests were made, but one of the accused, Thiruvengadam, was shot dead by police. The gang had links to the 2023 murder of, it was said, gangster Arcot Suresh, and Armstrong had reportedly supported investors duped in the Aurudra scam. Let me now go across to someone who can throw some light on this, Satish Kumar, who's an advocate of the Madras High Court. Satish, thank you so much for joining us. I think...
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. I think we are late, but then better late than never. This is one case which went on. And Satish, the court was very right. They said, how come you don't have anyone for the identification parade? So they said, oh, the media. He said, did the media kind of record the case? No. It's the onus is on you. The onus is on you. Always everyone attacks us media, no, but the point is, where was due diligence done? And Satish, what is shocking is, it happened in daylight, in front of, his own brother Veeramani, if I am not wrong, was there. Also one broker was there. There were several others. We ran this story on the South Indian several times over. Don't you think transferring it to the CBI is the right way to do it?
Exactly, especially in this case, Sudha. We personally feel that from the legal point of view, this is some sort of delay also, because more than 1 year has passed. The police, they are very clear in wrapping up the case at the earliest, because of some political reasons might be behind that. But at least now the matter has been handed over to CBI, and I hope the Greater Chennai police will coordinate and support CBI in bringing the truth out. But strongly, generally the people in Tamil Nadu, we feel that the matter has been given a little late, because a year nearly means, especially in such a criminal case, the possibility of tampering the evidence, or maybe even the witness out of the city, on all those probability and possibility is very high, and especially in such a high political drama case. However, we hope at least now the CBI will probe at the earliest and bring the truth out, because it is surprising, when the detention order was given for more than 20 accused in this case. This Honorable High Court has observed, and she was shocked that the detention authorities have read the 1,400 pages in one single day. That was the observation given by the police, and based on that only the detention relaxation was given to the accused. So such being the level of application of mind by the police authorities in conducting this case, I think
1,000 pages in one day, Satish, is impossible.
Exactly. I think the order passed by the Honorable High Court in the previous matter, in the same case, maybe 6 months before or something like that, is available. The observation is very clear. How come it's possible for a police authority, the detention authorities, to go through 1,400 pages of documents in one single day and finding out who are all the accused? Based on that, only many accused have been released on bail now.
Yeah, but do you think there was a political angle behind this? I don't want to say it. Go ahead, Satish Kumar.
I feel there must be. Otherwise, why? What is the reason behind it? And he was murdered in a broad daylight. and it says the coverage by media, and the police are not even able to capture the cams on the road. It is highly surprising. The police now in Chennai, wherever you go in any street, the street cams are there. But there is so far no evidence have been brought by those video records of the street cameras. What
So
happened to the street
remember,
cameras there?
yes, I also remember, Satish. I mean, of course, there are cameras, everything, and we know Tamil Nadu police will do what it wants to do. But I want to ask you another thing. You remember that the gang where there were 13 people, or there were some said 15 or whatever. But I did a story every day on News 9 that one person is shot in an encounter, the other person is also shot. It all sounded so fishy. Thiruvengadan, if you remember, throw some light on that. I mean, as a lawyer and even as an investigator, won't you smell several, conspiracies in this, Satish Kumar?
Absolutely no doubt. There is a conspiracy. And another thing, Sudha, it is a very surprising factor which generally we are not thinking of. One of the accused is Arcot Suresh, who is in Velur jail now. A person who is already inside the jail, he has been shown as one of the conspirators in this case. That means the freedom of speech given to a person who is inside the prison for so many criminal cases, and he has been made as one another accused in this case as one of the main accused. That means what is the conspiracy he has done by sitting inside the prison? You think how it is? It looks very, very odd, of course, because that shows how the political connectivity of the gundas and rowdies, and with the some political people or leaders are here, and such murders is taking place in a broad daylight. So in this case especially, the truth has to come out. The rat has to come out. There is absolutely no doubt. We hope that CBI will do its in proper and the justice will be given to the family members and also to the victim. There is no doubt. But
If I am not wrong, Pokudi also said, she also said that what is going on. Emmanuel also said, all of them said, what is going on? There is no sound from the ruling dispensation, the DMK. Satish Kumar, it was the most horrifying murder ever witnessed. It was almost like a film. People coming and dressed as food delivery boys and hacking him to death with sickles while he's standing there at a Go on.
At this point, I want to bring back some very old memories. What happened in Chennai in the broad daylight as you are talking. Do you remember the murder of Padmanabha, the Sri Lankan political leader? Do you remember that case?
Allegedly by the LTTE, right?
Yeah, in the broad daylight in the heart of the Chennai,
yes,
he was murdered, and he left Sri Lanka very coolly. So, see, unless otherwise the criminals are having link with the political parties or someone here and there, such murders are quite common nowadays. Unless otherwise the police are given free authority from the hands of the political people, I think getting justice or maybe bringing the truth out will be very, very difficult. Even I doubt whether how far the local police authorities will support the CBI to probe this case in a speedy manner. I don't think so. CBI can do it without the support of the local police. They require the police support here.
Right.
What sort of support they will get?
You're right. Satish, the big question, of course, is who killed Armstrong? You do not know. I do not know. But the bigger question, and as a lawyer, I want to ask you that all through this, don't you think evidences must have been vanished? They must have been erased. How difficult it is going to be even for the CBI to start from scratch. I do not know where he was standing, while there is a construction which is going on. Maybe that place has been constructed. What about fingerprints? What about the rest of them? Those ones, where are they today? I mean, there was also a lady who was involved, apparently a gangster's wife or a relative. Don't you think that there is a big question mark on how are they going to gather evidence, Satish Kumar?
Exactly, Sudha. See, what will at last will happen, no? The CBI authorities will be under confusion and they'll be taking their own time because there is no other possibility for them to bring the truth out, because unless otherwise the evidences are given to them in time, they cannot do the probe immediately. So it will take its own time. Slowly people will forget, then something else will come into the minds of the people. So that's what is happening. Then the blame will be on the CBI. Please remember what will happen after 1 or 2 years when the matter comes back again. If any other case is filed or if a petition is filed by the family once again before the High Court asking for the status, the CBI will say we are still doing the probe. The reason behind will be mostly the reason will be that no, they are unable to get the evidences or the witnesses or the papers documents from the police authorities of Tamil Nadu only. So though we say that the matter has been handed over to CBI, they have to be given a free hand even to question a police officer. Unless otherwise CBI is given such a liberty to even accuse a police officer in this case, truth will not come out.
Satish, I don't want to go into the political merits of Armstrong. I mean, some will say very young life was snuffed out. Other people will say, no, no. The point of the matter is that the jurisprudence under which we are all ruled, Satish Kumar says, that justice cannot be denied to anybody.